Hi, Moon Muffins. I just finished channeling Belial. So if you go on the other Rook platforms, you can find some of that information and other fun things because I'll be utilizing this space a lot more for opening my big yapping mouth and then sharing more like non food, witchcraft, and elements of my own personal practice. And I'm just trying to expand. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and in all honesty, my practice is pretty private. I share elements of it, but I've been just really feeling a calling of sharing more. I don't care about fucking views or doing this shit. Like, I just feel like sharing more. And when it comes to transmutation, I've been learning a lot this past year. I've been transmutating for a few years now, but working with Leviathan can absolutely help with transmutation. King Belial is really great with personal power with that. They all are, to be honest, but in terms of utilizing it as a silent weapon and vampirism, which Leviathan is really proficient at, you can get some fucking clarity. I really wish that people would get some fucking clarity because it's been bothering me for the past few days due to the political outcome in the United States. People are losing their fucking minds and other people are being abusive about it and boasting about it. I honestly, I'm going to be clear. Let it fucking burn. I hate saying it, and this is not right, this is not fair, but just let people fucking burn themselves. Stop participating and exhausting your energy into it because that's your personal power that you're exhausting to those collectives that don't ever seem to get enough of this false fucking compliments and false validation. It's not working. Why do you keep needing it? It's gluttonous. It's not, you're not getting anything from it. I'm not going to be that person. I think people deserve to be validated. Hey, it's okay if you feel frightened. It's okay this, but go and inform yourself from a non-biased standpoint. And then tell me the facts. And understand where you got that information for and do some research on the people writing those scripts. But people don't want to do that because we're exhausted and because we're stupefied. And that's the truth. And you can create a godlike complex within yourself if you start seeing tons of fucking stupid people around you. Like, I go to the park and I see fucking people who should not be having kids, man. And you go online and all these people, even people in the cult community that are all big on talk, all of a sudden they're fucking crumbling apart. Apparently Belial's triggered because Trump's president. You really fucking think that like the veteran of veterans, 40-year fucking war, you really think he's triggered? They don't give a shit. None of the gods give a shit about our political alliances or political outcomes. They care and they're interested in the plausibilities of how we respond to those environments, whether we're comfortable or not. If they care about us. They don't give a shit about our feelings for a lot unless there's some sort of connection and they'll be there for you and they give you what you need. And a lot of people will project their own anger through channeling, and I did a channeled message with Belial and it took a lot out of me. I'm fucking, my back is hurting. his posture is very good. And I was in drill team for 5 years too. I was a co-captain and captain for 5 years, and I still have some of that, but holy shit, man, I'm like straightened the hell up and I'm sore now. I don't know why. I'm usually not for that sort of stuff, but transmutate all of that energy, your scared energy, your angry energy, into clarity for yourself because you're going to need it. And I'm not trying to make a bunch of predictions, but I really see a bad moon rising. And it's not because of our president-elect. It wouldn't have been because of Madam Harris. It's fucked either way for different reasons. But one thing I will say, given I have 2 young adults that are micro and macroeconomic experts, so they school my ass too. Trust me, and I got a pact with Mammon, so it all synchronizes. But we're going to have, some clarity in the economy and movement because it's going up and down, and it's going to go up, 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 and it's going to crash really hard. And that's history repeating itself, and we have to be prepared in our own ways by not being afraid and not being attached to hoping the government's going to save us. Because they never have. Your favorite politician has done the dance, cooked curry and flipped burgers and ate french fries and laughed and made some jokes and ha ha ha. They do not give a fuck about you. They are all dining at the same table. They have all of us fighting about shit. They have all of us scared and exhausted. It's time to transmutate. It's time to get up and get your fucking magic going. It's time to transmutate that into clarity for yourself, because you're cast under spells. There's so many people that are misinformed. They're shaving their heads and pretending to have the 1,000-yard stare and all of this. Like, abortion's not going to be illegal on a federal level. Hold our public fucking employees responsible for that. That is our job, and that's why everybody's mad, because they want them to just do the right thing, and we want to go on with our dystopian lives and benefit off the back of slave labor. We're like District fucking 1. But yet we work full time and we're exhausted. We deserve beauty and luxury. I'm not saying that. Don't start in with your fucking assumptions, or fuck off. Like, I'm serious. I'm at that point. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm so fucking sick and tired of the jig. I'm so sick and tired of practitioners saying one thing, acting like this, but they don't know what the fuck it's like to actually go through shit. Like, they just talk the talk, and they light their fucking candles, and they beef with each other, and at the end of the day, they're weak. You're fucking weak if you're throwing a tantrum over this shit. And that's okay. So just don't be weak anymore, and figure that out for yourself. Like, that's not hard. You know what you do? You transmutate. You talk to your deity if you are an alliance. A lot of you are that watch my channel are on a similar sort of, theistic path. And I respect all walks, because I've been through different walks in my life spiritually. It's not my place to care. I don't care about much. I really don't. I love unique people. I love humans. I fall in love, like, not like that very easy, but like I do. My eyes just get like big, and I'm like, oh, you're so fucking precious, and you're so smart, and you're so like beautiful and talented and artistic and creative and brilliant. Get the fuck up and get your head out of your ass and show us. Do it for yourself. That's what I think. And I that's a curse I have, is I see potential in like everybody. I will tell you exactly what you could be doing, and 10 out of 10 times people go, yeah, I know. I don't even know they want to do it. I don't know why. It's in my whole entire life, I've been just like telling people, trying to gas them up. You should do this, man. Fuck, man. You should write that book. You should do some poetry. Fuck, man. And and it's like, no, get up and go and do it. Fuck off already. Who cares? So what? You're going to sit there, shrivel your dick up your ass, and fucking not do shit because you don't, somebody's going to judge? Everybody's going to judge you. No one's going to fucking like you at certain points. You think that, like, there aren't creators that message me and want me to be under their wing, and I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking interested in this shit, and they take offense because I blow them off? I don't give a fuck. If I can't do a lot anyways. I've got a pretty, I got a lot going on in my personal life. And I'm not rude to anybody. I'm cool with everybody, and I'm polite as long as you're polite. But people get entitled. And when people start feeling offended when you reject them gracefully, when they have more than you, I don't want to be in alliance with those people. I don't want to be in alliance with somebody like the Pope with his satin fucking silks and his bulletproof Mercedes. I want to be around the motherfucker that's down, like Jesus Christ was down talking to the people. No bulletproof shit. And I can't find those people. There's a lot of you, and you're hiding out. I'm not saying go make a YouTube video and show us. I wish you would just do something, man. You know how fucked up it is when you hear so many brilliant, beautiful minds and voices that privately message you and give you advice and counsel, and you need it even though you didn't ask for it. And they tell you their life stories, and they share their art. You know how, it's so crazy to me how, like, I have these little platforms, and I get lots of messages. It's so fucking weird. And I see all of this, like, amazing shit, and I'm like, I'm not saying you should go show it. I have a lot of talents that I don't show, and I'm like, I just, you can do something with that for yourself so you don't feel like shit anymore. That's all I mean. You can be anonymous. I should have just sat here and talked without showing my fucking big head. You can do something. Transmutation is what the key is. You need confidence. That's what these systems collectively take from us. This is an energetic vampiric system. Okay, there are occult systems in place in our governments. There are in people, you conspiracy. Look the fuck around at all the obelisks, all of the black cubes in major cities. The obelisk right outside the White House, all the dimensions, 666. Oh, it's the devil. It's a powerful fucking number. They know the truth. They tell the rest of these fucking Bible trumpers it's the devil, and the devil. Oh, you already know that it's powerful because most of you know that. It's all like that. And when you start, I deep dived into this shit like a couple years ago, and I'm still on that journey, and I'm just like, we're fucking being conned, man. We're being fucking played. And so many of us are too occupied in jabbering and bantering and fighting over shit that doesn't even exist right now. I can't even be on social media because everybody's fucking crying and screaming and laughing. And I'm like, you motherfuckers are fighting, and there's like trends of this over shit that's not even true. That's how misinformed people are, is we have fucking viral trends on these discussions that aren't even true. Because people are that worn down and or stupefied that they don't want to do some research. The system makes it like that. You understand that, right? You're working full time, or you're exhausted and you're disabled and you're not getting the help that these tax systems should be giving you, because these fuckers are lining their pockets with most of it. Trillions, not millions or billions, trillions of fucking dollars. So many people are misinformed about even the Ukraine war. The Biden family owns 40% of the lithium shares globally, including fucking most of it in China. And Ukraine is full of lithium. And their president sold them out for $140 billion so BlackRock can come and rebuild the infrastructure that they fucking collapsed and devastated. Do your research. But no, we'll put flags. It's emojis. That's our part. You guys, you don't understand. I'm not on any side of politics. I am fucking trying to look for the goddamn truth because I'm sick and tired of being lied to. We are gaslit. And it's time, in my opinion, to transmutate that, because so many people pump themselves up about, oh, I'm powerful, and blah, but then when it comes down to it, now everybody's a little fucking damsel in distress. And I can't say anything, because when I do, I'm the bad guy. I'm always the fucking bad guy, man. And I feel sorry and snivel about it, but I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? Fine. As long as I don't get a big old fucking dick over it, because I don't need that on my ego. I already got enough to deal with. I gotta fucking check that bitch every single day. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I don't want to be around this system. I feel like I don't know what the fuck to think anymore. I feel sad because this is a result. These are symptoms of the system completely failing us. Everybody with their 4,000 mental health conditions, I'm not invalidating that. Those are fucking reactions to a failed manufactured matrix that forces you to just use your energy to get nothing for it but a bunch of fucking plastic made by a 4-year-old in a factory. That's it. And you go to work and you come home and you're exhausted and you fucking watch shows on a thing that you pay for, and you have all these simulations. I'm not against it. I'm not against fucking video games or pizza or beer or pornography. I really am not. I'm saying we get to the point where it's nothing but that we do, and we're not trying to fix the fucking issues and then use those things in small doses if we can, if it's applicable, because it's okay if it's not. I'm not fucking gonna even start saying, oh yeah, it's okay, to a bunch of recovering addicts. That's not cool. Like, I understand. I respect your decisions. I don't honestly care. I hope that you find fucking peace, because I know that darkness, man. I've been a victim of that shit. I'm not a struggling addict. I've been a victim of it as a kid. I lost a parent to addiction. I lost every man on both sides of my bloodline because of it. And I've seen it, and I've had to deal with the consequences. I've been fucking lied to, abused. I've been stolen from. A lot of you have too. Because I hear your stories, and I listen, and I remember. And I'm not fucking shit. But neither are these fucking yahoos that are pretending to be shit that they're not, instead of doing their work, instead of saying, you know what, I feel fucked right now, I gotta know, oh, Hecate's triggered. Hecate doesn't give a shit that Trump's the goddamn president. What? She's a primordial being that gets diluted as a goddess. I consider her a goddess as well. I'm not saying she's not. I'm saying she is so much fucking more. The essence of Hecate is everywhere. The essence of Belial is everywhere. It's in the dead dirt beneath your feet. It's the carcass dead essence of the earth. It is the vitality that grows miraculously without any question. It is the stubbornness when seeds don't germinate. And then when they do out of fucking left field and you're like, how? That is his essence. That's him saying, fuck you, I'll do what I want. We have deluded ourselves down to being scared and ignorant and terrified, and it's making me scared. Because you know what? I'm like stuck. I'm stuck as a child sometimes, and I'm just always wanting somebody to look up to, and I always try to look for that. And I get selfishly like disappointed and annoyed when I realize the facade, and I'm like, it's not nobody's place. It's no one's doing anything wrong. Like, I'm just saying that, like, I wish that we can get it together and have discussions instead of just arguing. I wish we can have a discussion. Why did you vote for Madam Harris? Why did you vote for Trump or RFK? Why can't we have discussions? Go, I really like this, and kind of validate each other. I like that you wanted a political party that cared about these social issues because you want to be a decent person. But here's the history of this person. But here's the history of this person. And nope. It's his fault, it's her fault, it's his fault, it's her fault, it's his fault, it's her fault. Meanwhile, both of these fuckers, I'm here, guys. I'm eating some French fries. And everybody's just clapping like a fucking seal. My advice is to take advantage of any temporary economic come up and build on yourself. And small doses every day of challenging yourself. If it means 10 minutes to read, take 10 minutes. There's no shame in that. It's not, oh, well, you could fucking read a book, you fucking lazy bitch. I'm not that person. If you can't read a chapter, read a fucking page. Stop making excuses, because you'll start reading more than one page. I'm serious. And I get concerned because I hear more I can't than I can, to the point where, like, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing TikTok. Like, I enjoy it, and I'm appreciative of all the help and tips and the kindness. I've met some decent people and stuff like that for sure. But it's fucking, like, I want to just let it fucking burn. And I got to continue to deep dive into my path because it's really intense. And Belial's very annoyed. And I hear him and I feel him and I feel his voice, and I feel, that thick essence that feels off in the air. That's him laughing in the background because something's a brewing and it's needed. It's not because he's like, moo hoo ha ha ha. They are so disconnected, just like we are about shit. We're disconnected about untouchables in India. We act like we care. But if they were making fucking shit that we benefit off of, you'd be like, oh, well, yeah, it sucks. Because that's what we do. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just disgusted at how we're in denial about it. I hope that's coming across. I hope that's clear. But transmutating, taking energy from any source, whether it's another person, I personally believe we have so much within ourselves you don't need to, because you don't fix yourself when you're just vampiring off of other people and transmutating it. Do it. I got my shit set in place. I fucking love it when people try to throw shit at me. They think it fucking works, and when they do hit something, it's a little lesson for me, and I'm like, I'm going to get better at this. So I'm not worried about that sort of shit. I'm not saying my guard's down. I'll let you think that my guard's down, because that's how guarded I am. That's how guarded I have to be, and it sucks. And, I feel very isolated, but I'm okay right now because I have breathing room, I have space, I have land. I gotta fucking get it together. And, you gotta do that for yourself too. Whatever it is that you want in your life, whatever it is that's this dream life you have to ask yourself, would I be willing to work for that? Would I be willing to prepare for that? And you can. And when you think you can't, you're going to have seasons where you don't. And then you'll get tired of it, and you'll be like, man, I did it once. I'm going to get back to it. Or, you know what, I stopped for a while, and I got to get back on track and start fucking taking names. And I see a lot of potential in people, and I see everybody's worn down. And the spirits that I commune with, they see it too, but they're also laughing. Like, get it together, you know. And I take account for what I'm saying at relaying, because a lot of people don't. Like, oh, I didn't fucking mean that. It's like, yeah, you did. Our essence usually comes out when there's emotion involved. The essence of our emotions do bleed through when we're channeling. I see it in people. I see it in my own channeled messages. I see it in my own divination at times. There's messages that really align with me as well. I'm okay to be vulnerable about those things. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm fucking tough. I'm just really petty, and I don't care to play these games. And I wish that other people understood that. I don't care what other people do, but it's just frustrating when I see a lot of talk, and then I see a lot of fucking like really weak people that don't have any fortitude, and they're very arrogant, and it's not that bothers me. It's that you're lying to people, and you're fucking pretending to be something you're not. You're not on your platforms going, you know what, I want to strive to be this version of a man, and here's my fucking story. All I'm hearing is gas, 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 and then, oh, help. The fucking devil ain't gonna help you. You know that. A lot of you know that. What do they teach you? They teach you to help yourself, and they guide you and counsel you through it. Because there are so many times I'm crying. I'm like, please help me, Aziza, why? And he's like, you need it. You're getting fucking comfortable. He doesn't even cuss. It's just me. He says you're getting comfortable. So my life gets chaotic. It does. You can ask my family. My family knows that. If I start slacking off on things, elements on my pact, everything gets too uncomfortable and I can't even relax. And then when I listen, then I can relax. When I do the work, then everything's calm in my environment. There's not a lot of work to do. Everything's peaceful. Everything's flourishing. The synchronicities in your environment, in your garden, in your fridge, they'll start to line up. Have gratitude. But right now, everybody's on edge, and they're not even on edge. We've fucking fallen off the cliff. And we're pushing each other off. We're leading each other to the cliff and bitch kicking each other off and laughing. We're fucked. We're stupid. We're fucking stupid. We really are. Human beings are so stupid. He said this. I blame him. He's a scapegoat after all. One time Belial was kind of drunk, and I wasn't. I wasn't even drinking, and he was like, you know what? Humanity's fucking stupid. The gods are stupid, and the fucking universe is stupid. And he sounded like he was on one. He had a drink and everything, so somebody gave him some fucking offering, because I know you guys keep him topped up, because when he has that fucking whiskey and that cigarette or cigar, he's talking. And he fucking lets it out, and I'm sitting here wondering, is that how I feel? Like, am I fucking having a god complex here? Am I a piece of shit? You know, and I start panicking, and he'll be like, yes, own up to it, and be honest about it, and do something with it. So that's what I do. I just try to do something with it. And I don't have all the answers, and I'm a flawed human being, and so are you. Who cares? Just do the things that you want to do and transmutate those, elements of fear, those elements of fucking helplessness, because you know what a lot of it is? A lot of it is people are just in the midst of their own hysteria, and they're mad because they got to fix shit themselves, and they don't want to because they're tired. It's like it's like, and I say this in a very I say in a very kind way. It's like when a toddler throws a tantrum. That toddler is overwhelmed and usually maybe tired or a little hangry, and you have to kind of tell them you're tired because you've been outside running around all day, and we're gonna go and take a fresh bath and go Mimi's, and we're gonna have a great day with a yummy snack, and you're gonna feel better. And when I tell my 4-year-old these things, she'll be upset, but she'll listen and she'll kind of get it, and then she'll take a big deep breath and let it out. And I tell her to give space for your feelings, but we gotta fucking snap out of it at some point, and then we move forward. And then sometimes I neutrally say, hey, we're not getting that. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen, and we'll be cool. I don't know. I understand. You'll feel better, and I'm here if you need a hug. If you need to work through it, I know it's hard. That's it. But on an adult spectrum with bigger problems and bigger obstacles and stuff, we don't have empathy. We don't owe anybody empathy. I think a lot of us are too fucking tired to give anybody any of our energy. But are we? Because we're sitting here talking about all these good things and all these buzzwords and helping each other out. Nobody's fucking helping, though. I see everybody saying all the right things. So, I have some projects that I've been working on. I've had some delays for Kitchen Occultist. But I'm going to add some of my work on here and do those for some episodes and just have some fun. Because I feel like, a lot of people don't remember that they can transmutate. You don't have to just transmutate, black negative energy into peaceful light or to money. You can I have a transmutation demonic money bowl. I do transmutation with my wards because, you get people hating on you. I don't think about it or notice it. I really have a lot of peace in my online environments, and I'm a very small creator too. And it's very nice. I don't care though. You get people fucking beefy. It's fine. You have the right to say whatever the hell you want about me, and I have the right to say whatever the fuck I want back. If I say anything, say whatever you want to. What is that going to do? It might entertain me. I might fucking if somebody's clever, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm gonna fucking roast you back because I want to see what you're gonna say, And that's not like the healthiest thing, but that's my nature. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm this guru and I'm fucking hit nirvana with the devil. No, the devil's telling me to fucking loosen up a little bit, if anything. Remember who the hell I was because I got a bit tightened up and wound up tight from life and stress, and I'm like, what fuck, man? A lot of people are like, oh, you're going through a glow up. I ain't going through a glow up, you silly bitches. I'm back. That's it. I was fucked. That bitch is dead. I'm back. That's it. I am back to who the fuck I was before I let myself go and let my energy go and let my love go and poured my fucking vessel, poured my big Aquarius water-bearing fucking jug with love and help and advice to everybody, and I got fucking nothing back from it. So here I am, and I'm happy about it because I've learned shit. And you're never going to be perfect. You're never going to get it straight. You're going to just do your best. Every day, just have those little wins. Do small transmutations in your environment if the big things are crazy. I tell people, if cleaning your house is overwhelming, start with a fucking drawer. I'm serious. Get some music on, start with a drawer, and you'll get going. Get your iced coffee, get your music going, smoke a joint, and you will get cleaning. And because people struggle, it's the same principle. If you think, fuck, learning about transmutation, do this, just transmutate those small things, and you will feed off of your haters. You really will. I have peace. I have fucking peace in my life, and I am so grateful because I don't have to hear everybody's yammering. I don't have to deal with abusive fucking toxic bullshit and drama and people and this and that and phone calls. I have zero of it. There's a con to that. I get lonely at times, but I need it right now, and some of us need that, and we don't want to because it's hard. We're lonely, so communicate with each other. Stop being fucking nuts. Some of you are so far gone and cracked in half. Fucking fix yourselves a bit. Clean up. You can be crazy and psycho. That's fine. I like a little fucking crazy in this world. We should. Be a bit fucking loose in the head. That's okay, but fucking control it. Learn how to control it first. Don't just be loose and nuts. Like a fucking operating system that's just kind of glitching out. That's what you are. Well, how are you? Who are you? Nobody, bitch. Who the fuck are you? Like, that's what I mean. Who the fuck are you to say anything? I ain't nobody. And neither are you. Because we're somebody. Because we mean more. We matter. We're nobody to compare. Oh, I'm a fucking head supervisor. Who the fuck cares? And I'm a high priestess. No, you're not. You're in a fucking book club. Where half the people don't even read the goddamn book. And they don't even do any spell work. They sit there and talk all day. That's fine. But be honest about it. Don't give yourself all these fucking big names. Because I want to see queen energy. I want to see high priestess energy. I know a high priestess because I'll see her and she won't fucking say anything. There are kings and queens that were roaming this earth. I see it in people. I see royalty. That you were a queen or a king in a past life. I can just tell by your mannerisms, how you carry yourself. There's this regal energy. I see it in people. And when people start giving themselves all these titles and all these things and stuff, it's just like you are disassociating with the actual thing by doing that. Because it's not needed. Freedom is not needing any of it. And then when you have that freedom, you will start attracting a lot of shit into your life. You will. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the money. This is not fair to say because I got bills. I got lots of big bills now. But don't worry about those things and just worry about, this is how I'm feeling right now because of the information that I have. And I want to transmutate that energy into some clarity, into some strength, into some courage. Do some ritual work to cleanse your bedroom, wash your bedding, and open a window. Put some like fresh stuff, some incense, whatever it is. I really recommend that too. When you're stressed and struggling and squabbling about shit, whether it's with your spiritual practice or communities online or your personal environment, a lot of the times those things will parallel for me. Like if one thing's going on here, other things are, and other things are like slipping up. And if I do one thing, they all start to kind of naturally get back to where they are. I play this dance. I play that dance with the devil. I really do. Like Belial gives me these visions where he's counterclockwise and kind of like, you know, breaching the room and kind of panning. And I'll pan with him. I'll do this dance. And then when I kind of not have the upper hand but have an opinion of my own and the way I want to do it, he'll dance with me clockwise. And we kind of pan each other. And it's this weird thing that I have dreams about. And he's there because that's the dance with the devil. It's not about, you know, Lucifer's French kissing you goodnight and telling you you're the most beautiful species in the world. No. It's about seeing what you're going to do with what you got. And you got a lot of grit in you. A lot of people on the left-hand path, man, are some tough motherfuckers. And all of a sudden, everybody's scared. And who cares? Who cares? Be scared, but do it anyways. Be fucking scared and go out with a goddamn bang. Go out with a bang. You don't have to go and hurt people. You don't have to hurt yourself to do that. You be brave, and that's how you do it. I don't wish for an easy death because I'm probably not going to get that. So I got to fucking be graceful. That's queen energy, in my opinion. That's easier said. That's all big talk, but I got no choice to do it. Because what else am I going to do? What else are you going to do? I wouldn't want it any other way. Why? I want to die in my sleep? That's boring. I want to die knowing my kids will be strengthened from my death. That's the best possible outcome for me. So as a result, I have to transmutate this bullshit in my environment. And I learned from it. The energy, the thing is when you transmutate, you don't just go, oh, that's fucking fucked up shit. It's great. You fucking face it and go, these motherfuckers over here. Fuck you. Fucking fix it. Give yourself some time to process it and get to work with whatever your spiritual rituals are, with your spells, all of these things. I'm happy to show some stuff. There are a lot of proficient people that make videos on these things too. I don't know off the top of my head, but there's so many amazing, like just these hole-in-the-wall channels. They got 2 subscribers, and it's like, oh, I love it. I love it. I want growth for everybody, but oof, I love it. I love finding those little gems, and I learn from those sort of people for certain things. So in terms of transmutation, though, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but work with Leviathan for that sort of stuff. Vampirism too. Look, you have your own moral compass and I do. I ain't judging you because it ain't gonna fucking affect me. Unless it's in my territory, it's none of my business. Outside of like hurting kids if I found, you know, the normal things. The big easy to understand things. But I don't judge people. I don't know why. I just don't care. And I feel like when we let that go, because it's easy to say you don't care and you really care. And you're just bullshitting yourself. I don't know what that's like. But when you really just loosen up with the universe, fuck, man, you're so unstoppable. And I'm not talking about like fucking doing 8-ball unstoppable. I mean like we are so fucking vast. We are such beautiful spirits. There's so much out there, and you guys have had a lot of experiences too. Those of you who astral travel and have all these experiences, you see what's out there. You see that there's more than this, and this is a lot. We're just fucking it up right now. This earth is so beautiful. It's both ugly and beautiful. It's hideous and beautiful. It's gorgeous and disgusting. And we decided of that. And there's so much more out there. There's so many more realms. There's so many. I feel like I live a double life sometimes. I feel like I'm the kitchen occultist by day because I'm a cook and homesteader. And then like at the deep end of the night, I'm the Rook. And I go out and do these things. And I don't try to give myself titles. It's just like They're different aspects of my being. You have different aspects of your being. You're not limited. A lot of you are musicians and artists and you do all these things. That's an aspect of you. It's just like the gods have. Your aspects within your timeline too, who you were 10 years ago, that's an aspect, it's an imprint, that's a coding that exists. Your genetics have changed since then. Your coding's changed. It has. Your blood pressure might have changed, your height, your weight, all of these variations, the length of your hair, a lot, how many teeth you have, that's all coding. Like, I can get into that another day, but I'm going to leave it at this because I got to take this makeup off and go to bed soon. But transmutate. You're not a victim. You don't need to be a victim because everybody telling you that they care about you being a victim hasn't done a damn thing for you. It's done more for them. They get to feel better about themselves for telling you they care when they skim through your fucking TikTok. I want people to feel empowered. I want people, I don't want shit for it. I don't even want people mentioning my fucking name. I just want humanity to get its shit together. I'm going to die and be gone. It's not going to matter. It's what we do with this. We just go on the adventure. Go on the fucking adventure. And transmutate that bullshit energy. Don't let these politicians scare you. They're human fucking beings. They're hiding behind their power. That's how weak power is. Ask the devil. Ask the devil for a lesson on power. And he'll tell you. He'll tell you all about the facade. That's why Belial in particular is fucking lawless. It's not because I can do what I want with no consequences. It's because it's fucking bullshit that is manufactured to set up to only benefit people who have this false sense of power to keep us under control. The law doesn't apply. The more money you have, the less laws that you have, if any. They live in a lawless society. We forgot that we hired them. And we have to hold them accountable. And we got to know who the fuck's doing what. We don't. There's so many people. The government is such a massive thing we don't even know. And that's where our money's going. So if you're scared, transmutate that shit into some clarity. Transmutate that into fortitude for yourself. Make pacts if you make them. Ask for help. But don't just broadcast all of these fucking buzzwords. Don't just make videos doing all this dumb shit, lighting candles, crying at Hecate's altar, screaming about the fucking demons are being triggered. Screaming that Archangel Michael's triggered. Like, really? You really fucking think that? Some of you motherfuckers, not you guys, this is TikTok shit, think that Lucifer and Michael are having tea together. I've seen it. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just kind of done. And I'm just going to do what I want. Because you know what? This guy has been really just been like, let loose, girlfriend. Let the fuck loose. And I just don't want to. I'm not ready to yet. And I'm not trying to say, oh, you're just not ready for what I have to offer. And Moon Muffins, listen, take whatever I say that resonates and the rest with a grain of salt. We can agree and disagree. It's okay. We can educate each other. We can just fucking accept different perspectives. Can we get to that? Can we stop trying to have, a collective mentality? Because all it's done is dumb us all down. All we're doing is screaming about dumb shit. Like we really are. And when you learn more about the world and you talk to people and you hear people's stories and stuff, it's fucking jarring. We got work to do. We got work on ourselves, and you do it one goddamn day at a time, one moment at a time, if you have to. Some people, one drink at a time, one gambling session at a time. That is what you do with everything. One, face something that's triggering you. If I say watch something that's triggering, that's going to start a big fucking, how dare she? Let's fucking burn her at the stake. Let's go. I'm cold anyways. I'm getting bored with freezing to death, so might as well. Life is beautiful because you make it beautiful. Not because everything else makes it beautiful. It's because of your magic. People are beautiful because of your energetic signature that you add on to them. Especially some of us get fucking in delusion sometimes when we're in love. I haven't loved very often in my life, but when I do, boy, I do. Boy, I do. It's a lot. I might as well just fucking scream it from the top of the earth. And now I'm just kind of jaded and cold and lonely, and I'm growing still in the dark. And I want you to tell me your stories too. So listen, Moony Muffins, I'm going to come back here with a bang, and I want to do some fun stuff. I don't want to just talk about our feelings and all these things. I'm going to have some really good stuff to report on, and some deep shit, and some like fun, lighthearted, dark stuff. So thank you for all of your support and all of your patience, as it's really hard for me to get content out. It's starting to get a lot easier, and I have time and energy. So thank you so much, and I will be sharing more of my practice. I feel like I want to. I just feel like I really want to. So I'm not going to force it. You let me know what you would like to see. I can always use some help with ideas, because I like to go with the flow, and when I get the inspiration, do something. But I write shit down too. So until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, okay? And don't be afraid of this world. Don't be afraid of the big scary monsters. You got some of these big scary monsters as your alliance, your spiritual alliance. So don't forget that.